Going over to the Cultural Pod podcast, you have the comments section without Brett Cooper being accused of deleting comments as less and less people tune in and more people unsubscribe as they've lost, 430,000 subscribers and about 69% of the views in the past 30 days, specifically for the comments section. No, again, it was also the Christmas break and they had some canned videos where they didn't have her daily show, but still, it's not good when you've lost, again, 69% of the views compared to the last previous 30 days. That's pretty abysmal. Not to brag, but I did get 18 people to view one of my videos yesterday. Only 3 people liked it, but nevertheless, people still tuned in. Now, when it comes to YouTube comments, it is really a pain in terms of the YouTube lack of transparency, and YouTube themselves do delete some comments. I've noticed this on my video. One of the most ironic things is when I made a video describing how Bud Light was deleting comments on their social media, YouTube overrode my default settings for YouTube comments, in which my default settings are allow all comments. Whether they like me or hate me, you'll see the comments there. Now, on the video where I talked about Bud Light deleting comments, YouTube actually locked my comments down. They disabled all comments. I went in there manually 3 times. And again, within 30 seconds, bam, they would lock it down again. And again, it's kind of hilariously ironic. It was a video talking about censorship. Now, YouTube also deleted some comments that are too bombastic. I personally don't, and I respond to every single one, even if I don't agree with them, especially if it's critique. And again, constructive criticism is always appreciated. That's how I want to make the show better and better. Now, another tricky thing YouTube does, not to defend the Daily Wire too much, is they actually won't tell you about comments. Now, in the YouTube creator portal or your little YouTube studio, there is a button and a tab that says show all comments. And that way it's easy for you to have one page where you just respond to all the comments. You don't need to open up individual tabs for every single video you produce. Now, several times I've gone to that page, and again, I apologize that you do with my work schedule. It takes me sometimes a couple of days to get back to reply to the comments, though, again, I always get back to all of them eventually. Now, the issue there is I'll go to that page, I'll respond to all comments, and then I'll go back to one of my spicy videos or more quote-unquote controversial videos, and I'll notice that there are comments there. And yet when I go to my comments page, which is supposed to show, and I have it filtered to show all comments I've not responded to, those comments will not show up. So YouTube in general is about as transparent and as effective as the US government, and it's probably as corrupt as well. But from a creator perspective, it can be difficult to see all the comments, and YouTube does delete some of them. Now, in this case, people are accusing the Daily Wire of actually specifically deleting a lot of the negative comments. And I want to do a quick juxtaposition of 2 videos. The first was the very first video that Reagan came out with, some people calling her Timu Reagan, as she literally just copies pretty much all Brett's mannerisms, her pontifications, and even the same camera angles, the same background, same desk, same everything. And we'll go ahead and pull that up really quick. Maybe we'll play 20 seconds of it. Again, this is the very first video of Reagan taking over the comment section and Brett Cooper being pushed out.
Welcome to a new chapter of the comment section, and I am your new host, Reagan Conrad. Now, some of you are probably asking, who is this chick? Where is Brett? What is going on?
Brett's former best friend and bridesmaid who apparently stabbed her in the back and took her job. That's who she is.
And those are all very valid questions. So
I just answered them for you. You're welcome. Now, seriousness, going down the comments. Now, again, this is the most viral video she's made thus far. Got almost 500,000 views and 15,823 comments. Well, who's counting? And many of them, to the Daily's Wire credit in this case, they're pretty much all the comments you would expect. Some bombastic, some roasting her, and 1 or 2 saying that she's, as youth might say, legit. Now, no cap, which I just learned yesterday thanks to the Urban Dictionary, it actually means a lie. I thought it was a baseball cap, which I don't think I've worn one since college in terms of a baseball cap, but I partially digress. Now, again, this is the first video she made, and here's all the comments. One of the first ones comes from Shoe on Head saying, "This is like when my parents replaced my dead goldfish with another goldfish, and thinking I wouldn't notice." It got 20,000 likes. You have Hunter Valerie saying, quote, "They can't even turn off the comments because the channel would just be the section." In 10,000 likes, and funny, yes. The show is called the comment section. Let's see, Quid Pro says, quote, "I'm not sure about this Reagan girl. She doesn't look like anything like Ben Shapiro," getting 14,000 likes. Which, yeah, the fact that Ben Shapiro never did an episode of the comment section like on April Fool's is such a lost opportunity and a fun gag in and of itself. I can't believe they never did that throughout the years because, yeah, again, half the comments, or a lot of the comments would be making fun or just kind of jovially poking fun at the fact that Brett Cooper did look kind of similar to Ben Shapiro. And they did a couple videos together, but it's never in the Daily Wire studio for her show. I was always disappointed. Like, that just seems like a good pun to do, but I partially digress. You also have Norway My Name says, quote, the show finally lives up to the name because without Brett, all I'm going to do is look at the comments section and not the video. Gained 13,000 likes. Scroll down more and more. Casey Grayson says, quote, but to dispel the rumors, 1, why did Brett unfollow you everywhere and remove all the pictures of you? 2, why did you guys never put a video together or at least have a video where she endorsed you or passed off the torch? Getting 6.7 thousand likes. Tesla in the Hood says, when you bring home the side chick and the kids notice it's not their mom. Geez, getting 2.83 thousand likes. Again, I'm surprised Daily Wire is a more conservative company, bringing up things like side chicks and, distasteful things like that. I'm surprised they didn't delete this, even though they do brag about being standing up for free speech. Sergeant Todd says, quote, this is like Blue's Clues without Steve, getting 168 likes. James Wigley says, plot twist, Brett's first video on her new channel is going to go through a comment section, which, yeah, it should. It got 6.9 thousand likes. Let's see. Any more? I don't see any contrarian statements. Let's see. I'm Colorful says, this is how I felt when Steve from Blue's Clues went to college, getting 5.8 thousand likes. Davin Pradio says, they really underestimated how much people watched and liked the show for Brett, getting 3,000 likes. Wayne Payne says, imagine they replaced Matt Walsh with a guy that had the same voice and mannerisms as Matt, getting 3.8 thousand likes, which, again, to this girl's, morally, it seems like she stabbed her friend in the back. Now, in terms of aesthetics for the actual show, I think anyone who's just trying to replace a show and act like the previous host, no matter what show it is, I don't think it'll ever be as successful as the original. I think most of the comments will kind of just be like people wanting the old, they want what was the old show, because, again, it's not really unique. Now, going to one of the more recent videos where she's talking about Mark Zuckerberg, or what is this? And, about 33,000 views and 1,000 likes, which, again, she's, I want to say, hovering around maybe 100,000, averaging maybe 100,000 views per video. Pulling up her screen here really quick here, or pulling up her main YouTube channel. Let's see here. And she's getting let's see here. Go to videos. Getting 300,000. No, 30,000, 44,000, 97,000, 87,000, 79,000. Which, again, for me, that'd be great. That's a lot of views. But for her, it looks like she's only broken 100,000 views a couple times since her main introductory video. And her last ones are getting between 70, 60, 40,000. They're dropping precipitously. Now, part of that, Brett Cooper is getting between 500,000 and 1 million. A lot better. Now, the latest video is when people start to bring up the point of controversy saying, are you deleting comments? Which, again, YouTube, the Daily Wire definitely has that ability. Now, one of the first comments comes from Jenny Brower saying, quote, and the censorship begins. Deleting the comments isn't cool, Daily Wire. Just admit you're doing wrong by trying to clone Brett. Got 137 likes. J1763 says, the irony of having a show called The Comment Section, but y'all deleted my first comment. Getting 176 likes. Going down more and more. You have Ernie say, quote, suspicious how different these comments are in just a day. Edit, I also think it's obvious that not bringing much into the financial aspect of the comment section, since Brett's videos are still up. Honestly, I hope Raven starts her own show on Daily Wire because this doesn't go forgotten. It got 258 likes, which, yeah, again, if they're only getting 30 to 40 to 60,000 views per video, they have to be losing money right now. Because, again, it's not just, Reagan has a salary, which I'm sure is probably a couple $1 million for this type of show. She has a salary, but, think of all the people that support her behind the scenes. You got an editor, you have a writer, producer, you have makeup artist, and then you have about 230 to 250 employees that work at the corporate headquarters of the Daily Wire. It's a huge company valued at $1 billion. And in terms of the talent, in terms of, how they make it content, they have about maybe 4 to 7 personalities or 4 to 7 individual hosts of shows. If you include the people who are kind of affiliated with them, but don't really have I don't know how to classify Jordan Peterson, where he's not a Daily Wire employee, he's kind of a licensing agreement. But yeah, with so much writing on the back of these talents, in terms of these folks need to be getting much more views. Now, again, they do make money from the subscription from dailywire.com. They're not 100% reliant on the YouTube ad revenue, but still, I don't think they're making a profit right now with the comment section. You have Bluegrass saying they're just ignoring us or hoping we forget, and we won't, getting 265 likes. Jackson Philosophy says, quote, Are they still pumping out these videos for the next couple of years and just hoping eventually we forget about this? Because it seems like that's exactly their strategy, since we're not going to ignore and even remove comments. Getting 109 likes. Alex says, quote, something isn't right here. The comments are so different than the video and all the others. Getting 253 likes. Let's see here. Scrolling down more and more. Colossum Craft says, deleting comments aren't going to bring back views. Getting 378 likes. Let's see. This is a really long name. Cyberhunder Basins, gotta be German, says, wow, the Reagan support bots are disappointing, almost deleting all the comments, getting 145 likes. Rizma says, where's the traditional comment? I'm just here for the comments, getting 177 likes. Razor Blade says, so y'all deleting comments now, huh? Shake my head. Or SMH. Yeah, thanks to the Urban Dictionary, I know what that means now. Got 93 likes. Beth Joy says, the way the comments are flipped is crazy. The views are just, the views and likes speak for themselves, getting 67 likes. Which, yeah, again, she got 1.9 thousand likes, which, again, for my video, that'd be great. That'd be more than, that's more likes than I get views from most of my videos on average. But again, for her, 34,000 views, that's a pretty rough ratio. Now scrolling down more and more, trying to find, because again, there are a couple of positive comments that are brewing to the surface. You just have to squint for them a little more. Let's see here. Mr. Falcon says, quote, LOL, you still choose to ignore the glaring problem and now delete comments, LMFAO. You ain't ever going to replace Brett. Which is grammatically speaking double negative, which technically means they will replace Brett. But he still got 25 likes. Let's see here. Scrolling down more and more. Let's see. Neutral commenter? They better have a neutral comment, otherwise I'm really disappointed with their advertising of their name. Says, quote, looks like Daily Wire is getting people to post positive comments. Interesting, all of the positive comments are one sentence and includes praises for Reagan, but no discussion of the topic. Getting 40 likes, which, yeah, that makes me pretty skeptical if it's something that's rudimentary, just you could just copy paste that comment to every video on the planet and actually addressing the substance of that. That's where I get a little suspicious myself. Yeah, Zamora saying, where's the habitual click on video, pause the video, and read the comments? Got 101 likes, which prior to this, that's probably one of the most popular comments on the Reagan videos. And they would get hundreds of likes for that one comment just saying, click video, click pause, read comments. Which, in terms of the retention rate, in terms of, how many people watch the video all the way through, I can't help but think that especially since Reagan took over, that number probably cut in half or more. Let's see here. Pessimatic says, let's get it down to 3 million subscribers by the end of January. Team Brett all the way, getting 143 likes. Let's see here. Honey Bunny 1 of 23 says, I'm now just here to read the comments only, getting 53 likes. I'm trying to see. James says, Daily Wire bots are at work, getting 70 likes. Now, you've only had 2 or 3 of the people saying, like, they deleted my comment specifically. Now, again, the real question is that YouTube or is that Daily Wire directly? Let's see here. And where are the positive comments that they're talking about? James says, is the comment section officially dead? Getting 79 likes. Hendrick says, 15 hours, 20,000 views. Keep it up, Snake. Getting 10 likes. I can't, but is that technically a positive comment? I mean, for a Daily Wire video, that's terrible metrics. Again, these creators get, hundreds of thousands to millions of views per video. 20,000 in 15 hours for their company. I mean, that's not a great metric. I wouldn't, and that's not really worthy of praise or accolades, I wouldn't think. Let's see here. Laura Forrest says, why y'all deleted comments? This channel cannot survive without them. It's the only reason people watch now. Getting 11 likes, and yeah. Joe Pan says, delete the comments too. You're still failing, getting 12 likes. Let's see. I'm trying to find some of those praises. Chrono Trigger says, simple man, I click pause and dislike, then I scroll down, getting 53 likes. Let's see. Where are the positive comments they keep talking about? I thought they were there too. Do they delete the bots? Let's see. Excuse me. Let's see. All right, hey, we do have a... Wow, so we had to scroll for what seems like an eternity, because I'm talking, it might feel like an eternity, but in all seriousness, we had to scroll a while. We finally found a comment where Reagan actually liked, which again, not to brag about my show, but if you leave a comment, more often than not, I do like it. Actually, then you can see the cool little heart thing there. Yet another reason to like, subscribe, and funny third thing to my channel. I may even like your comments. Statistically speaking, I probably will. Even if it's, negative, as long as it's constructive criticism, I even like those. Perhaps I'm too generous with my likes. But in all seriousness, take the time to like, subscribe, comment. Greatly appreciate it. Now, Russell Dewitt says, quote, I, accused of being bot, have been recognized by a human, getting 121 likes. And I was about to say Brett Cooper. It's just the default when I think of the comment section, but you have to remember, this is Reagan, also known as Timu Brett Cooper, and she actually did heart that. Now, I wonder if she responded to it. No, but she did like it. We found one positive comment. They exist, apparently. From Russell Dewitt, apparently. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, looks like a legit YouTube profile. This person's been on the YouTube for 12 years. They've made multiple comments. Yeah, all right. Seems like it is a legit human, apparently. Let's see. Deep Production says, bot for Reagan, don't let the bastards get you down. You're doing a good job. Which, this person is probably human because they're making fun of the fact that they're a bot. Or is that just what a robot would do all along? Maybe. But, yeah, is this serious to see? I mean, again, prior to this video, most of the comments were critiquing her, talking about how she betrayed her friend, how she tried to copy her friend's mannerisms, both in hand gestures as well as her speech patterns. But not a lot of people were calling out Daily Wire and accusing them of deleting comments. And here we see most of the comments that are negative about the show. Well, most comments in general are negative, but most of them are accusing them of deleting them. And again, well, let me know in the comments if you think, is YouTube deleting these comments? Is the Daily Wire themselves deleting these comments? Or is everyone just accusing them and they're not being deleted at all? Let me know your thoughts, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in again. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.